All right, we're going to start with a horrible anatomy of what a bad landing looks like. So this is my last landing at Juliana St. Martin's. You can clearly see coming in way too fast. My boy here is supposed to catch me at threshold. I went blew it right past that. And then look at that. Heavy, 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 heavy landing. And then having to apply brakes, thrusts, reverse thrust, that is, trying to stop this beast before I run out of runway. That's probably where I got most of those chiropractic bills. So yeah, horrible, horrible, horrible. So trying to redeem myself. So hopefully we've done better. So look at what's happening on this landing here, and love to hear your feedback. All right, so again, I'm sorry that this is not as nice and clear as it usually is, but you can kind of see Avaki's coming up. Lessor is going to be next. That's we're going to start aligning up. So tower for AirPort12.4 heavy. So let's just make sure we dial into tower. It's going to be at 118,700. Continue approach for runway 110, AirPort12.4 heavy. Alright, we're going to dial this down to 1700. And do a flight level change. And we're going to start configuring a little bit earlier this time around. So just going to go ahead and bring gears down. Flap set to 15. So again, speed control is very important. So we're just getting aligned, and also altitude control as well, right? So this time you can see, I can almost see the poppies. I'm coming a little lower, so I didn't want to be on that situation where I was way too high. So you can definitely see that I'm playing it a little bit safer this time around. Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead and get this one a little closer. We can see everything here. Clear to run runway 10 for AirPort12.4 heavy. Okay, we got the clearance. So now we're basically waiting on that poppy to just start going a little bit wide. So right now we're just gonna go ahead and get closer to our arrival speed. Let's just get that sorted here. Just about flaps 20. And down to 130. Flaps 25. And my airplane. Alright. And flaps 30. A little bit high. Get down on power a bit. Still a little bit high. see if I gain a little speed. So I'm just gonna go ahead and accelerate descent. Accelerate descent a little bit more. Accelerate descent. Puppies are active now. We're just gonna give it a bit of power. And aligning. Let's line up. Much better. Hopefully I redeem myself a bit here.
Flaps 25, flaps 20, flaps 15, flaps 5, flaps 1, flaps up.
Yeah, hopefully I redeem myself here. I felt like it was a much better control than my last time around. So I'm just gonna line up here on the runway. Let's do this right. Yeah, so hopefully you're gonna be much more gentle this time around. It wasn't perfect, but definitely much better than the last landing, right? So yeah, always appreciate everybody's feedback and everybody's comments. So share. I love doing this. This is one of my favorite pastimes. As you can see, I put a lot of time in how I set things up and try to do this properly all the time. Making sure we're at the right speed when we make these last turns. As we start heading back to the terminal, the scenery is much better, so I did an upgrade on the scenery, so I like this new scenery much better than what I had for that first flight. Yeah, very short and small runway, so this is a big 777, but this runway handles all kind of jumbo jets. So yeah, so we're gonna back taxi on the runway and park at the gate. So yeah, can't wait to hear everybody's comment. Everything is welcome. Gonna get a bit of power. And aligning. gonna give it a bit of power. And aligning.
Approaching 107,600 feet ahead.
Alright, let's line up. Much better.